Hey everybody, Gabe Suarez here. Just got done with grip practice. I'm going to hit the weights momentarily, but I want to do a couple of quick videos. Let me shift this around slightly so we get the whole board on there with all the points I'm going to talk about. Okay. All right. So this dude is he commented on YouTube when I put up the video on what sights are for. Okay. Now, this kind of goes to show that a lot of people in the gun community just don't get it. They never have gotten it, and they are so stuck in the past, you almost feel sorry for them. So this is what this dude says. His first name is Mac. Let's see here. WTF, question mark, question mark, question mark. Why are you shooting at a target with a pistol from so far away that the foresight can completely obscure the target? Put the fucking pistol down and use a rifle. Okay, foresight? I bet you this guy's a Brit. You guys even carry pistols over there? I don't think so. All right, so here's the deal. All right, the importance of hyper accuracy. Now, I've been talking about hyper accuracy for years, and you know, all the Elmer Fuds and the walrus mustache types and the man fetus gunslingers. This guy shooting at beyond 15 yards is stupid. You're never going to need that. All you need. Yeah, I got it. How about today? Okay. How many incidents have there been just in the last couple of years that corroborate my insistence on developing hyper accurate skills, especially for long distance? So here we go. Here's the first one. Okay. Number one, it's not 1975, and all gunfights are not at 5 yards. Okay. Now, that's something that the Elmer Fudd crowd, okay, those that, they like to carry a certain type of pistol. They carry in a certain way because that's how their guru carried, and all this kind of stuff. And their skills may be degrading, and so they're comfortable, shooting inside of 7 yards. And they convince themselves that all all civilian gunfights, okay, happen well inside of 7 yards. Oh, wait a minute, well inside of 5 yards. So, quote, all you need, okay, is whatever they happen to carry. Well, you know what? I say nonsense. They don't know what they're talking about. I think I did a rebuttal on one of those videos a while back where they were saying you don't need red dot sights and all that sort of thing. Listen, it's a different world today, okay? It isn't 1975, okay? So, now, here are the things. Number two, okay? Bad guys use tactics, okay? I remember as early as 1992 when I was working in the gang unit, I got a call from a gunnery sergeant down at Camp Pendleton because he had a question about some of the tattoos that some recruits were exhibiting. And, so he sent me pictures of this. And these guys were legit gangsters, criminals, okay? They just had never been arrested, had never been in a situation where they developed a record, but they're part of this subculture. And I said, you know what, that's trouble. I don't know that you want that in there. Bad guys have been going into military service forever. And look, we've been at war now for almost a quarter century. Not everybody that served in the military is a good guy. Okay, I know, it's shocking, but that's the way it is. So it's quite likely and probably going to be the case that whoever you face as an adversary on the street is going to have some sort of combat military experience, okay? So while you're there hammering away at a stupid piece of paper at 7 yards with your custom 1911, this guy knows about cover, he knows about movement, he knows about tactics, he knows how to maneuver around you, he knows all these things, and all you know how to do is watch your front sight, watch your front sight, watch your front sight. Come on, wake up, guys. It's not 1975 anymore, and all gunfights don't happen at 5 yards, okay? Number three, we have the terrorist active shooter situation. How many of those have there been just this year, for heaven's sakes? Okay? A lot. And these are the ones that predominantly are going to require the hyper accurate and possibly long distance shots, as we have been seeing over and over and over again. All right? Now, with these guys that are using tactics, okay, maybe the only thing they expose is an elbow. Okay, I know it's not the A zone in an IPSC target, but you know what? I'll bet you if I shoot you in the elbow with a spear gold dot, you're going to be diminished as a fighter after that, okay? And that may lead the path for me to put another couple somewhere else in your body and eventually eliminate you from the fight, okay? So don't think that this is your only target and this is your only target. If your adversary gives you a toe, blow his toe off, okay? And you can't do that if you don't have hyper accuracy, right? Okay. Second thing, active shooter terrorist. Okay, now I've done some training with some groups. I don't advertise this stuff because that's not what I'm all about, okay? You know, there are groups in the U.S. that are just as, you know, skilled and zealous as any terrorist in the Middle East, okay? And they get interdicted by law enforcement now and again. It rarely does it make the news, but it happens. And they have captured bomb vests and so on. They've shot these bomb vests with ammunition that law enforcement uses, center of mass, like they used to do in 1975, okay? And guess what? Boom. So there you are, you know, 7 yards away, okay? And the guy, you know, with the bomb vest yelling those foreign words that you can't understand, and you draw into a perfect Weaver stance and you hammer his bomb vest end, wait for it, boom. You're dead, he's dead, everybody around you is dead. What a Pyrrhic victory that would be, okay? How do you solve that? You go for the brain housing group, okay? Anywhere between eyebrows to mustache, corners of the eyes, this entire area. If you want to put a couple in the neck, that's okay too. And, you know, while he's yelling those loud, strange foreign words, right, just put it right in there, because you know what's on the other side of that? The medulla oblongata. We used to teach that in sniper school. Those of you who've been around know that, okay? You can't do that if all you train for is center of mass at 5 yards like it was 1975. Okay? All right. So the next thing, number 4, gunfights happen in public places. They don't happen on the shooting range when you have a perfect background and an unimpeded line of sight between you and your target. They happen in public places. And in public places, there are publics, people, stuff, innocents, nuns, orphans, okay? And they're going to get in your way and so on. Now, are you going to let this guy kill you because you don't have the accurate capability to put around in his face while there are people milling about? What a stupid thing, okay? So don't allow yourself to fall victim to the low standards of others, okay? Our standards are face shots all the way out to 25 yards, and we do this on the range in training all the time. Face shots out to 25 yards. Okay, and body shots all the way out to 100. And you know what? When you train like that and you have that skill, all right, you have a face shot at 10 yards, you're not even going to break a sweat. Or you have a body shot at 25 yards or 15 yards, you know, you're going to be offended that this was not a challenging gunfight. Okay, so hyper accuracy is important in 2023. All right. It may not have been important back in the day when America was a different place and, you know, our only enemies were in Vietnam and El Salvador and places like that. But today it's a different world. It's a different battlefield. It's a different paradigm for conflict. So don't fall victim to the low standards of your critics. Set your standards higher than everybody else and work your fucking ass off every day to attain them. Okay? Headshots out to 25 yards, body shots out to 100. That's the standard for 2023. All right? Okay, I got to hit the iron. You know, guys, have a great day. Ciao.